We live.
Sure.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, all right. All right.
Pop up.
Welcome, pop up. Actually, I think it's the intro's playing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a little bit of a
There's
lag.
a little lag, so we Gucci.
We good though.
Facts. All right, so
everybody.
pop up episode 18, right? That's the number 18 we on.
18 it is.
All right,
on
episode
there.
18. So we're gonna get it moving right ahead because we're not gonna take up too much time today, but you know, sometimes that we don't have control over that. So
shout out to everybody that's early. I see people saying they early. Shout out to everybody that's early, man.
Wait, they saying we early or they early?
Nah, they saying they early.
Oh yeah.
They probably saying we early too, but you know.
Yeah, we are kind of early because usually we like 20 minutes late. So this is actually all right. So first we're gonna start with the sports news. Over the weekend, we had the Allstar Weekend. We had, like we talked about before, Team LeBron versus Team Durant.
That game was crazy.
The game was pretty crazy, and also lit. What was cool about it? What'd you say?
Nah, the game was lit, bro. Like I didn't watch the full game. I only watched the highlights. Like I watched some of the game and then I ended up watching highlights.
Yeah, I was kind of watching it. It was pretty lit, and what was cool about it was that it was for, I think every shot they made or something gave a certain amount of money to HBCU.
No, every quarter won. Like if Team LeBron won that quarter, then the organization he gets like whatever money, and then if Durant's team won. But LeBron team swept them niggas last night. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It was crazy. It was an entertaining game though, for sure.
Yeah,
Steph was snapping. Steph was Steph was hitting threes from half court.
And he won the 3-point contest.
Yeah, Dame Dollar, the one that started it though. This nigga Damian Lillard was hitting it from half court first, and then he ended the game hitting the three from half court.
And he did Dame time at like the last second when they winning.
Yeah, bro.
No, I don't care, bro. He's nice. Like people need to give him his credit, bro. Like he's definitely one of the top players right now. He's hard.
Top five for sure.
But yeah, so that was cool. I think it was cool. I think for basically what I would consider a mini version of the actual All-Star Weekend, I think it went pretty well. It was fun to watch. They had what did y'all think about the dunk contest though? I gotta say I wasn't feeling that dunk contest. It was kind of weak.
Yeah, it was weak because I don't know, man. They used to use some like high tier players. Now they just, you know what I'm saying, using like lot mid tier players, in my opinion.
I think that's cool because like I feel like because of the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry, I feel like NBA basketball now is mostly threes, or basketball in general. Everybody want to shoot threes, so it's not much of a thing anymore of going in the paint and dunking. So
but you see though, the 3-point contest that was full of high tier players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like everybody wants to be a 3-point shooter now, so it's like that's where the buzz is. And the 3-point shootout was cool too, but the dunk contest was, I don't know. And that kid that won, I feel like he did a good job. Although I don't know if y'all saw that dunk he did when he put like the mini hoop on the hoop. I thought that was kind of whack. I thought that
was whack.
It was whack. Like it was just.
And I thought he was gonna show like how high he could get, maybe do a little windmill, but he literally just went and got it and dunked it. And I was just like, all right, sure. Cool. But then like also the last dunk that he ended with, I honestly didn't think that. I mean, it was nice, but I think
that was the one he did. Like he did the that was when
he did the fake kiss the rim. He did the fake kiss the rim and dunked it.
Yeah, okay. And that was all right.
That was if he actually kissed the blood clot rim, that would have been way better.
I feel like last minute he saw it and he's like, damn, I don't want to. He knew he would have busted his face, bro. He probably would have busted his teeth.
And that's why I thought that was more impressive for Obi Toppin to do the windmill, do the under the leg dunk from almost at the free throw line. I thought that was better, to be honest. But
that was. I feel like he maybe should have won it next, because I feel like that definitely that dunk he did, that middle one when he took that was whack. And then the other dude that jumped over his pops and the other player, he took like 3 tries to get that dunk off.
Yeah, Obi, yeah. And he should be way better than that because I didn't even know Dunker's Delight was his dad from N1. Like,
word. Like,
I was like, what, motherfucker? And his dad, like,
he must have had him young because he must have had him when he was like 14 or some shit. Yeah, because he looked mad young. Like,
yeah, he still dunk on him, motherfucker.
Crazy. Well, yeah, so it was interesting. Yeah. So also sports news or basketball news, we got Blake Griffin is on the Brooklyn Nets now, which is pretty interesting. They keep building up this portfolio. So but what I'm gonna ask y'all though is, we all know Blake Griffin, I wouldn't say he's in his prime right now, right? But do you think that him being on the Nets makes them a for sure finals contender? You think?
Yes.
I mean, before Blake, I believe there was finals contenders, man. Now they got
that's
Blake.
what I'm saying. Now,
bro, it's lit. Like they about to go dumb with it.
The only thing I'm interested to see though is how he performs moving forward, because he hasn't attempted or made a dunk all season, and I think they said
I heard it's been almost two seasons,
almost two seasons for real since he's even dunked the ball. But a lot of people are speculating that maybe it's because he didn't want to be in Detroit. Detroit was a tanking team for the last couple of years, so maybe he was just kind of holding back a lot of his energy, and just trying to stay healthy. So just the fact of a half of a Blake Griffin coming off the bench, I think it's still gonna be crazy.
For sure. I think
they gonna make it to the final, and they're gonna be a tough team to beat. Like they're gonna go dumb. Like it's crazy. But
for sure.
Blake Griffin's a cheat code for real. I mean, he's not a cheat code, but the team is a cheat code now.
Yeah, adding Blake Griffin to the team is a cheat code.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm honestly hoping that is them and the Lakers in the finals. Like I think that would be like that's like what I definitely want to see.
Yeah, no, it's a fact. That would be entertaining, but I would only want to see that if Anthony Davis is healthy. If Anthony Davis ain't healthy, I would.
Yeah, but by then, I feel like he should be. Hopefully, by then.
Hopefully, yeah. We
let me ask you this before we move on. If he doesn't, if Anthony Davis doesn't get healthy by then, do you see them even making the finals? Do you see the Lakers making the finals without him?
Kind of tough, man. Kind of tough.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, I see a possibility, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be as much of a lock that it is right now. As much as people believe it's a lock. Their odds will go down if Anthony Davis does not come back. So
facts.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we gonna keep watching that, see what happens. But my prediction is that it's gonna be the Lakers and the Nets in the finals. But that's just what I'm predicting. So moving on, we got some some other news, regular news. Some chicken sandwich news. I guess McDonald's. I seen the commercials for this one because there's not in New York. There isn't really any Zaxbys. I don't think Zaxbys is like a thing up here. So, but I guess McDonald's has a new chicken sandwich. Personally, I don't really eat McDonald's like that anymore. It's only for me. It's more so a thing like I gotta really be craving chicken nuggets or fries or something like that. You know what I mean? But I don't really eat the burgers and the sandwiches. But have y'all had it? Is it out yet? Have any of y'all had a chance to try it? Is it touching that Popeyes?
I don't even know what chicken sandwich y'all talking about. Is it the spicy chicken sandwich that they came out with?
I know the McDonald's one. I've been seeing the commercial.
Like with Tay Keith promoting it or whatever. The spicy chicken sandwich that they got.
Spicy crispy chicken sandwich.
That one I did try it. I'm not gonna lie. I did try it, but I was kind of pissed off that I even because I was looking for another option. I'm tired of eating Wendy's whenever I eat fast foods. I said, fuck it, let me go to McDonald's see what they got. Saw the chicken sandwich. Said, fuck it, let me try the chicken sandwich. It's a meal too? Shit, can't be mad at that. Literally, it's just a fucking chicken sandwich on a bun and a pickle, just like Popeyes, just like the rest of these motherfuckers been doing. I felt like I wasted my money.
You did try the Popeyes one though, right?
Hell no, I ain't tried the Popeyes one. Once I found out it was literally just a chicken and a pickle and a bun, I was like, why am I buying that?
What the hell else what you thought it was gonna be?
I mean, I expected some cheese, some lettuce. Nigga, I don't know. Spicy chicken.
McDonald's is definitely trying to recreate the Popeyes hype.
But bro, the Popeyes hype was just like, I feel like there's random just like strikes of genius with the internet and social media, and that was just random like.
That's what it was.
I don't think you could make that strike twice, bro. I don't think you can. That was like the internet was just going crazy that week, and then that happened, and then everyone, bro.
But that's how corporate think.
Literally. There's a Popeyes by my house, and it's always empty. That week, the line was literally out the door for this sandwich. I'm like, yo,
bro. But when it comes to these, when it comes to these chicken sandwiches, I think like you're really buying the sauce. To be real, like they're special sauce. That's what you're paying. Yeah. That's what you're paying.
And I ain't gonna lie, the sauce was slapping on the sandwich, but I don't think it's worth almost $10 for a fucking sandwich just for chicken and some sauce.
It's $9-10 or for the combo.
$10 meal, boy, for the sandwich, the fries, and the drink. And that's medium, by the way. That's if you get a medium.
Yeah, they bugging. The Popeyes when I tried it, it was good. I had it once though. I had it one time, and then that was it. And then honestly, McDonald's, I'm not that like right now in my life. In high school, McDonald's was like an every other day thing.
Oh yeah, bro, that was all of us in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays, I just It's not. Maybe sometimes I have the fries. Like I feel like the fries is something that I could never just not like. You know what I'm saying? But McDonald's is a no right now. But yeah, definitely. I guess if either one of y'all get a chance to try it, you said you had the spicy one. It was all right. EJ, if you get the McDonald's, if you get to have the regular one, let me know.
Which
think I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, you said Clay, you said you ain't tried a Popeye's chicken sandwich, but like if you were to choose a chicken sandwich today, which one you going to?
Word. Who's is the lit one?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't even put one over the other because I feel like the Popeyes chicken sandwich, even though I haven't had it, I feel like it was good because ironically they got a new sandwich out where it's like made the same way, but instead of the chicken, it's fish.
Fish, yeah. Fish.
And I ain't gonna
McDonald's
lie,
got
my mom made me try that shit. That shit was kind of fire. So I'm not gonna lie.
I heard people. My cousin tried it. She told me, and she said I was with her in the car when she ordered it, and it looked good. But I don't know. I'm just iffy about trying fish products from
same. I'm the same way,
fast
but
food places like that. You know
that shit slap. But if I had to choose, though, I honestly couldn't even put one over the other because on a regular given day, I wouldn't really buy one.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna lie. Back in the day, Burger King's chicken sandwich used to be good, but
the original John, that shit still slap.
Yeah, but Burger King, that's another one. I don't even remember the last time I had Burger King. Maybe like a minute. Since I was like 14, 15.
But the chicken sandwich from Burger King, I would not jack the chicken sandwich from Burger King. Hell no.
Yeah, hell no, I ain't jacking it now. I ain't really jacking no chicken sandwich.
No. Y'all sleeping on Chick-fil-A though.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A, no.
That's the chicken sandwich. That's the chicken sandwich, bro.
That's different. That's like
some people choose
chicken sandwich.
No, some people choose Popeyes over Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, bro.
All right, hold on. Let's not give them too much publicity. Them niggas is Trump supporters. But anyway.
But you know, PDQ too. There's this one. I know. I don't think it's in New York, but in Florida, there's a couple of them called PDQ. They chicken sandwich is pretty good too, but they're not very popular. But yeah, moving on. Next thing we're gonna get into is a couple electronics or whatever you want to call it, technology. Yeah. So Apple, we got a couple Apple products. We got the Apple Watch Series 7, Apple iPhone 13, which I believe they said is dropping in September. And I believe the only difference is that it's going to have another camera, or the camera somehow is going to be more high tech than the last one. So let me ask y'all though, what do y'all really see a difference with all? I feel like I haven't seen a true difference in these iPhones since like the iPhone 9 or iPhone 8 or so. Yeah. Or X, yeah. I feel like after X, which was 10 technically, every single one has been basically the same. And I think in the last, even on the 12, they just changed the bezel, right? That's the last.
Facts. I was literally just talking to a friend of mine like yesterday about this. And we were saying how like we keep getting duped by Apple because these iPhones really ain't changing too much. And I really thought to myself, like, what is the reason why that I keep buying it though? And the one thing that does change and will improve, other than the resolution on the screen, is the camera. Like the one thing about Apple is their camera quality is impeccable. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I heard this. I heard a couple of people. I don't have the 12. I think I have the 11 or Pro or something like that. But I heard a couple of people with the 12. They said the camera's even better than that on the 11. That they said the camera on the 12 was crazy.
Better than the 11.
Yeah, because it shoots up to 4K. I think up to 60 frames per second.
Wow. And I don't even know what's different with the iWatch or the Apple Watch 7. Like I could barely even tell the difference between Series 3, 4.
So when it comes to the iPhone, like, yeah, they do slight differences. You can see, you know what I'm saying, a little differences with the camera. The Apple Watch, though, bro, you don't see no differences from what I can see. Maybe one feature, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I upgraded from, like, I think I had an iPhone 8 Plus. I upgraded to the iPhone 11 Pro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see a big difference with the camera, usually the speed and stuff like that. But I can't tell the difference with the Apple Watches, man. Like, all of them seem the same to me.
Yeah, it's usually just like one additive feature.
Apple is really pulling one over on all of us right now, for sure. And again, it's one of those things where I can't blame them because it's like we as people, we go buy it no matter what, because the people can't even tell you the difference between these iPhones, but we still gonna buy them. It don't matter. So
Android, if Samsung and Galaxy, whoever, if anybody from Android listening, if y'all step y'all camera game up and stop having y'all shit looking like surveillance cameras and shit, motherfuckers will stop buying Apple.
The weird thing, the Samsung, for example, Samsung cameras, right? Phone cameras, I know for sure are good. Some of them are even better than the iPhone cameras. Mm-hmm. But people with Android phones, whether it be Samsung, whatever, it gets grainy when for some reason when they upload to social media. Like when they upload to Instagram, that's when it gets grainy. But when they take regular pictures on the phone, it seems like it's okay. Because Samsungs, I know they take good pictures. I've seen them. But somehow when these people upload to Instagram, it just looks like fucking sand. Like
it sounds like Apple got all these fucking
got it on lock or something. It gotta be. Yeah, and I always think about that. Like,
got these niggas in cahoots with Apple.
Yeah, like
yo, make sure they
make
sure they shit fucked up.
Usually when it comes to these upgrades, it definitely is the speed difference when it comes to
it's the speed
difference when it comes to the upgrades. So
but you know what though, with that, just like with like I've been playing the next gen Xbox. I know Clown, you've been playing it too.
Facts.
Just like with them, I know speed is the difference, but you can barely, unless you're really that like tech savvy and you measuring it with whatever device you use by the millisecond or whatever, you can barely really see the difference or feel the difference in speed in these things, like in these devices. Barely. Like you definitely can't count it and be like, oh, this is a whole minute faster. Like, come on, no.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's more so if you're really into the tech stuff, it matters. But if not, it's like you got one iPhone, you got them all. It's the same thing.
If I had money, I feel like I wouldn't even waste my time.
Word, right? Like, but yeah. So that's that for the tech news. Moving on, we got some COVID news as usual because COVID is just a part of our regular lives now. So, so this is interesting because a couple of things are going on with this COVID right now, and I don't really know how to address which one first. But I will say this: I experienced COVID living up north, and I experienced it recently visiting the South. Mm-hmm. In the South, COVID is completely not a thing. Like they right now don't give a shit. Like it does not. Damn, not existing. So that being said, it's weird to see that. So my question to y'all is, and then not only that is going on, we got people in Atlanta that are partying. I don't know if you saw this over this weekend. Atlanta went nuts. Everyone went to parties. Rappers, every rapper in the world was there. We had a couple girls rented out a U-Haul because they couldn't even fit all 8 peoples in a truck, so they rent out U-Hauls now.
Right now, U-Haul. I seen that. That's OD, bro.
Yeah, rented out a U-Haul. I think we got to put a photo up there.
No, that's
one
funny.
Situation, we got people in Idaho. They're so fed up with what's going on with the mask situation. They're just completely burning masks there. And then in the same breath, a couple senators from different states have completely lifted all COVID restrictions. Some of them are not requiring masks. And you saw that one, right? Yeah, like I think Texas was one of them too, where all restrictions gone, like everything. So let me ask y'all. Is it happening? Is this still a thing? Everyone that's in the chat too, I want to get everyone's opinion. Should we all just kind of continue, go about living our lives, still wear your mask or, whatever, keep it, but should we be ignoring it? Should we be acting like COVID is done? Or should we be living like we're in the thick of it? What do y'all think? Clay, let me start with you. What you think?
I was about to say, I'll let the Don go first because I don't know, bro.
Don, you go first.
I might have to answer niggas don't want to hear. I don't know.
So I believe that it's not over, right? It's not over. Right. Definitely not over. But I feel like we have a lot more control of it than we did before. Meaning,
and by control, you mean what do you by control? What would you mean?
So when I say control, like when it comes to when COVID first started, everything was going crazy. Like, shut down everything. Shut down this. Like, but when I say control, I mean like everybody got, not everybody, but a lot of people got the vaccine or got vaccinated. Right. A lot of these companies are, strict when it comes to masks, mandating the mask. I went out the other day to Disney Springs, like they were super duper strict. I'm talking about they had the mask. Everybody, if anybody took their mask off, they gonna kick them out. Kick them out the park, or they have people like watching. Like you have mask watchers, bro. Like not security, you just watching for your mask, bro. Like if you go into the store, they're not watching if you're stealing no more. They watching to make sure you have the mask. But
that's your mask.
Like that's the nigga's whole job, just mask watching.
Yeah, mask. Yo, make sure you got your mask on because they didn't even want you to have it like below your nose, like.
You can't have the chin diaper. That's how I call it.
Chin diaper. Yeah, no chin diaper. They want to make sure that thing is over your nose. But like I said, so I believe we got control of it. So I don't think, you know what I'm saying, everything should be shut down. I think like
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like wear your mask. I know some people are completely against masks. I think it's crazy because like they say, oh, forget the mask, but if you don't have the mask, what do you want them to do? Like they don't want. It's like they don't want them to do anything about it. Just let
Yeah,
COVID
like
kill,
I feel
kill
like
everybody.
people,
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
believe, you know, wear your mask, stay, you know, with the 6 feet, social distancing, and you know what I'm saying. We all should be at least decent. You know, unfortunately, people are still gonna catch it, but we got a lot more control than when we started.
That's true. Yeah, I get what you're saying about that. I feel like it's for sure. I don't know if I would use the word "we have control." I don't know if I would use that term, but I definitely don't think it's as intense as it was a year ago when this started. I think it's definitely, and I think people are seeing that. Like after a year, I think certain people are seeing like, "Yo, you know, nothing happened to me. I'm fine." Blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and
I think that's definitely playing a toll.
and yeah, like you're right. Control probably isn't the best word, but I kind of agree with what Don said because, like, just the other day, like my mom's was telling me that she got her vaccination. You know what I'm saying, and she got it through the comfort of her job because everybody was fine and all that. So for me, it's like, okay, I don't got to really worry about as much. You know what I'm saying, like, because my biggest thing was getting COVID and fucking with the people around me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I trust my immune system. I trust the decisions
Right.
I make. You know what I'm saying? So now with the fact that I don't even really have to worry about my parents, especially my mom, who I'm around most of the time, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about her getting COVID. I'm more like lenient now where I'm like, shit, as long as I got my mask, nigga, where we at? I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
true.
feel like a lot
That's
of people is kind of getting a little bit more, you know, lenient with it,
comfortable a little bit.
comfortable.
Yeah,
And
like
it's been a
we just
whole year. Like, we
yeah,
should be
yeah. It's
comfortable with
been a
this shit by
year.
now,
Yeah.
you know?
And like I knew it was gonna come eventually. Like I knew at some point everybody's gonna be like, all right, let's not trip about this. Let's not make it as serious as we was making it, and let's kind of try to just live our lives.
But I do have something to say about that. Like they were wilding in Atlanta, and people.
Oh yeah,
people who
let's
you know what I'm
make
saying.
Yeah,
that clear
back
off
to
rip.
that. They were fucking
they
wild.
I would
wilding,
not-
bro. Like that's
Even at this
OD.
point, I would not condone
I'm not
doing
gonna
what
lie.
Atlanta's doing or any other. Like even me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable going in like a club right now or a party with people very close. You know what I mean? Like I would at least have to be in the outside area. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be in the club. But let me see what they're saying in the chat. Okay, like Janice said, at this point, we do kind of just got to be cautious. You can't really not live your life. You got to just, you feel me? See Trinidad, 14 people have it, and the borders are closed. Everything closes at 10. Have to wear a mask. Yeah, I think overseas, especially, they try to take it more serious. Especially, I think the Caribbean countries, they're a little bit more cautious about it, which I guess is good. But it's sad because a lot of their money is from like tourism and stuff like that, and you know, exports and stuff. So, let's see. We got a Reunion saying, "I know who Reunion is." I can't seem to find anyone that knows anyone that died. I mean, bro, I hear you, I feel you, but I personally know people who have died of it. I'm not a doctor. I wasn't in the hospital, but the cause of death was that they got COVID and they went in and they were on respirators.
Yeah,
so
and I
know
knew,
that for a fact.
I know about, like, let's see, not personally, but I know like people. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, this person died of COVID, but the thing with deaths of COVID at the hospital is apparently, you know what I'm saying, some of them have been jacked up where it says they're marking it as COVID because they can't not mark it as COVID because they may have had like a trace of COVID in their system and passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
and
I did hear that.
That's where it kind of gets it's confusing because it's like I said, I'm not in the hospitals with them, so it's like once you're in the hospital and you die of it, and they say that's how you died. How do we really know? It could have been something else. It seems it's mostly affecting people with underlying sicknesses. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but I do know. I personally know people that have passed from it. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
What's up with the stimulus check though?
Yeah, so we all talk about that next, but like Kira says, survival of the fittest, bro. Whoever, if my immune system is better than yours, I'm taking a trip.
And then not for nothing, if you know you can't trust your immune system, then and you don't want to take the vaccination, you got to just stay home, bro.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I feel like everybody in their own situation at this point. It's either you vaccinated, you can go outside, or you ain't, and you got to stay in.
But I've been seeing stuff on the vaccination, seeing the success rate and stuff like that, and it looks like it's good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're getting much better when it comes to the vaccination. So You know what I mean?
I still want to do more research on it though before I take it.
Yeah, for sure. Before I take it, I'm not taking it yet. Sorry.
With all these variants and shit.
Still on the subject of COVID though. As y'all can see, it's been up on the screen for a minute. Those are basically, that's your new stimulus bill. There's a new stimulus that got Senate passed it. I think it was like Friday night or Saturday night. They were up the whole night, I believe, like between Saturday night to Sunday morning. They voted, it passed. So everyone's gonna get that $1,400, which
stimmy
plus the $600. That's two racks.
Yeah.
So, and from what I hear is that they're saying that I think Biden is supposed to sign on it this week, and they're saying if he signs it this week, people will get it in their account as early as next week. They're saying people might start seeing this 14.
Big
or if you
Por favor.
What about hold on? I see.
Kids,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for where it says the kids. You know
I think you got to look deeper. I think it's like an extra 300 or something per kid or something like that. I heard
they played me, boy. I'm looking for more than that for kids.
I don't know if y'all got any comments on it. I don't really have a comment. I feel like it's a good thing, but that's just a FYI for anyone that was wondering if you haven't been updated on whether or not. But it did get passed, so everybody's about to get that stimmy. Let's see what they're saying in here. A lady says she got COVID again after getting the vaccine.
I just
a couple
that.
people are going to get it.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, because there's other variations of COVID that aren't necessarily first.
Now there's like some like part 2, the remix.
There's like 3 different remixes of the genre.
Yeah, boy. I did see that, but they were saying like they were actually mad at these scientists that released talking about the other variant, because they said they don't know what, you know what I'm saying, the causes of that variant. You know what I'm saying? It may, like, that variant may not be like as serious as the other variant when it comes to the effects of it. You know what I mean? So,
okay,
yeah. So that variant may just be like a cough and it's over with. You know what I mean? Or, you know, like something small, something light. So they don't know. They haven't done.
Two of the variants I heard so far is one of them apparently like you go blind after a while.
What the
you have it.
What?
Yeah, bro. All jokes aside, one of them they said they make you go blind, and then the other one they said you don't even know you have it, bro. You'll just drop dead.
Nah, bro.
Nah, that's OD.
Yeah, bro. And then I heard that there's another variant that came from like I don't know if it's England or somewhere, but there's like a third variant that I didn't learn much about. But the other two, that's what them shits do.
Yeah, no, I gotta look into that. But,
yeah, definitely got to be looked into. Because
that's what I was gonna ask y'all real quick about some of these what do you call it, the COVID, like the symptoms. So a lot of people that I've known or that I've spoken to that told me that they got it for a brief period of time, whether it be a couple months ago or, you know, even when it first started. A lot of people I know said that some of their main symptoms was like the loss of taste and the loss of smell. And a lot of them also who had it and, you know, they don't have it now, they tested negative, whatever. Some of them still have not gotten back 100%
their taste or smell. Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
It's crazy.
I know people who said the same shit.
Yeah, bro. And so I wanted to ask y'all, like, and the people in, like, you know, everyone in the chat too, let us know. Would you rather, because me personally, if I was to get it, God forbid, I don't want it, you know what I mean? But if I was to get it, I would much rather have the symptom, you know, coughing, headache, or shortness of breath, even to some extent, than not being able to taste and smell, especially even after I test negative and it's over. I feel like
that'd be crazy. Like I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah,
I couldn't deal with it, bro. One girl that I knew, she said that when she had it, it made everything kind of taste like blood. Like everything in her mouth had like a very kind of metallic-y blood kind of taste. Oh, and then she said like even now, like she hasn't completely, like some stuff still tastes like that. Like,
dang,
bro, I would hate that.
Yeah,
yeah, nah, that's very different. And I have heard that too, and it scares the shit out of me, because like the fact that you could literally be 100% negative, no traces of it, but you still can't smell nothing. Like my homie was just telling me that his friend got a daughter, and even though he got better from COVID, like he's been the one changing the diapers because he can't smell shit. Literally, he can't smell shit.
Wow.
Like, I'm just like, dang, that's crazy. Like it's funny, but it's not funny because it's like, yo, bro, you really can't smell. Like you really can't smell doodle.
Like, I know what it feels like when your like nose is stuffy and you can't smell. But I'm trying to imagine like what it got to be like if you could, you know what I mean? Like you your airway is clear
air, but
you know your sinuses are clear, but you just can't smell nothing. Like you can't smell sense.
I'm gonna appreciate all things good and bad that I could smell for the rest of my life.
Tomorrow we go sniffing everything.
Make sure, like that's why every day when I'm like eating, I can taste. I'm like, okay, I'll taste. Like,
bro.
I don't know. Shout out to anybody that got everyone that does have it, speedy recovery, and I hope that you get all your senses and all that shit back because that's crazy.
Facts.
But yeah, so sliding on. Next thing we're gonna talk about Breonna Taylor. We're gonna bring that up. I don't know, EJ, if you got any picks, but so I think this is like the best news I've heard that it involved in this situation. But her boyfriend, the man that was, in the apartment with her when she died, he's the one who shot at the police. His complete case has been dismissed. He will see no jail time. His case is done, all that. So I think that's good. What do y'all think? Y'all think that was justice served? Do you think this should be the closing, the ending chapter to the Breonna Taylor story of the saga, or y'all think there's still justice that needs to be done? So remember, I believe they said the police officer is responsible, that they're not going to hold them responsible or something like that, I believe.
Yeah.
I feel like not like I didn't remember that the whole police weren't held responsible. I feel like them.
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be.
No, I think they were acquitted of the charges.
They were acquitted.
Yeah.
So I believe them just letting the boyfriend acquitting them dismissing the charges. First of all, the fact that they're just now dismissing the charges.
Exactly.
That's still disrespectful. But I feel like they're doing that because they didn't they dismissed the charges of the police. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
I feel like it's like leverage.
It's kind of leverage. They're trying to be smart with it or something.
Yeah, I think it's good.
But it is a good thing that to dismiss the charges. But I feel like they should have been did that.
Yeah, it's another step forward.
And yes, they're right. They do need to arrest the cops, bro. It's crazy, like
that. And I was gonna say, man, I just feel like with all the bullshit that those people who lost their lives had to go through, whether it was Breonna Taylor or Trayvon Martin or whoever, like I just feel like none of this is ever gonna be justified until there's like something actually put in place where if something like this was to ever happen, it's automatically a hate crime or whatever the case is, and that cop will lose his fucking badge. You know what I'm saying? And
but that's police reform, and that seems to be something that politicians are really, really not. They're really not trying to work with right now. Like they're not trying to change anything because, like I tell people all the time, you could make as much laws as you want to or whatever, but when police officers are out there, they're out there by themselves. They're going by their own biases, their own ignorance, their own beliefs. So you cannot stop them from doing whatever on the street. And they're the ones that are in contact with us, like on the street level every day. You don't normally see a DEA agent. You don't normally see, you know what I mean? Like you gotta be doing real shit to see them niggas. So so I don't think it's ever gonna change on that level, bro, because it's come to my attention that you have to have a certain attitude and be a certain kind of person to even be a police officer.
Facts.
And being that kind of person is what leads you to doing certain kind of things. That's why I don't think it matters if a police officer is black. You got some good cops. Don't even get me wrong. I done ran into a couple that I'm thankful that they was cool. You got some really cool, good cops that they really care about doing the right thing. But I think it's a profession where you got to have a certain attitude, and that attitude just is never going to be people that are going to always do the right thing, if that makes sense. So
I feel like if the reform's not going to happen, I feel just more accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
That just accountability.
But it's hard. How is you going to be held accountable by your own gang? You get what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. When police do these things, it's their own gang kind of that the DEA agent, homicide detectives, whether you are a gang unit detective, they was all at one point regular patrol officers, boy.
Yeah.
Even some judges and lawyers at one point were police officers that decided to take. So with that being said, it's like gang ain't never gonna hang gang. You know what I'm saying? You might give them a pat on the wrist and be like, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, homie wasn't supposed to do that. You know what I mean? But gang is never gonna kill gang. It's not gonna happen. So
that's true.
I think that's what gives these niggas the leeway to go and be like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's tough, man. But that's why I stay away from the cops, man. I try not to be around them. I try not to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stay away. Dude, stay on the other side. Walk the other side of the street.
Not for nothing. If you do, or if you ever are in a situation where you got to be one-on-one or interacting with even more than one, it's like, trust me, it's not, even if you got gotta do what you're being asked to do and act a certain way, it's not worth your life, bro. Don't give them a reason to do something to you.
I'm about to say that'd be the worst thing. Anybody, I feel like, regardless of your color, like especially if you are a colored person, but
especially if you're colored, but even no matter what,
bro. You don't ever try to go against what the cops telling you to do. If a cop's telling you to do something, even if it don't make no sense, don't even ask him why. Just do it. Just as long as he ain't asking you to fucking strip in front of everybody in public. Just you know what I'm saying?
You're better off getting out the way and then dealing with all of that in the, you know what I'm saying, either finding a lawyer and dealing with your rights, you know what I'm saying? But
facts.
As long as you're not telling me to do nothing crazy, like that's like crazy, you got it, bro. It's not worth my
you want to see my license? Here, it's valid.
I'm not asking no questions. Like, you want to see my license? Sure, no problem. Yeah, like whatever. I got people, I know people that cops will be like, license registration, but for what, nigga? What you want to see my license registration?
It's my shit.
But yeah, so that's a whole nother thing that we need to get into an episode where we talk about all that police reform and all that. But we gonna keep it moving because, like I said, we trying to not take up too much time. But more interesting news talking about the next thing. This kind of developed recently. This whole Meghan. I do not know how to say this lady's name. Meghan Markle.
I think it's Meghan Markle.
Markle, whatever.
Yeah.
Meghan Markle, the girl that's married to Prince Harry, the black girl. She so there clearly was some problems. I don't know if everybody knows the whole situation is going on, but Prince Harry
was trending on Twitter.
It's pretty big. Like, this is a big thing. Prince Harry, who is whatever, I believe he is one of Princess Diana, who's dead. That he's one of her sons, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's one of
Princess Diana's sons. Yeah.
Right. He is married to Miss Myrtle. They've been married for whatever. They've been married for Merkel. What is it? Merkel? Is that what it is? Merkel?
Meghan Markle.
Markle. Miss Markle. Whatever.
Markle.
He's been married
or Princess, ex-Princess Markle.
The ex-princess. I'm just calling her the ex-princess. He's been married to the ex-princess. She's been clearly having some problems, which I feel like is expected because I'm not for nothing. I don't think the royal family, I don't expect them to be exactly politically correct. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, the problems whatever they went through got so bad to the point that she felt like she almost wanted to kill herself. She told Oprah that she felt suicidal and that things were that bad. They eventually left England, went to America. They're doing Disney deals. They're about to do voiceovers for Pixar and all kind of stuff. It's really cool. But what's interesting is what she sat down and told Oprah yesterday or whatever that over the weekend. Apparently there was a lot of crazy, like low-key racist stuff going on in the royal family and in the royal house. Like, she claims the queen herself was pretty nice. She claims like the queen was really cool to her. But particularly her sister-in-law, which I believe she's like, I don't know how these titles work, the Duchess, the Heiress, this or whatever, but her husband's brother's wife, who was a white woman, who was basically in the same position as her. You know, she's not originally from the royal family. She was married in. Mm-hmm. She clearly and apparently through evidence has been being treated a lot better than they've been treating Miss M. And
wait, who's getting treated better?
Miss M, Miss Myrtle.
Harry's brother's wife.
Miss Myrtle.
Okay. Harry's brother's wife is getting treated better than Harry's wife.
Than Harry's wife, right? So, and apparently a lot of it has to do with the British media. Like, they're the ones that have been really like portraying her as the bad guy and like trying to. And apparently it's clearly because she is black. She even told Oprah that.
Sorry, read a comment. Sorry.
Yeah, I know these niggas wanted. She even told Oprah that they were concerned about what color or how dark the baby might come out if which is ridiculous because I know y'all can see that picture up there. She's not very dark. She's damn near white.
Nothing to be worried about with her.
But genes do work like dice.
They do. I ain't gonna lie.
They work just like dice. They could have had a dark skinned baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but come on. Like, you talking about like me and Don dark? Like, you think that baby would have came out, you know what I mean? I don't think so. I don't even think the baby would have came out as dark as you, bro. I don't think it would have.
I don't know, B. You never know. You never know.
But
the chances are slim. Chances are very slim. But I feel you though.
That ass.
So let me ask y'all. My question though, because y'all know I gotta hit y'all with the question. My question is clearly, whether you want to say it's her fault or not, her being in Prince Harry's life has created a clear divide between him and his royal family. My opinion, I wouldn't even give up having my butt wiped for me for my entire life up to be with no girl in America and do Disney voiceovers. That's just me. But I'm going to ask y'all, do y'all think Prince Henry made the right move leaving, the fairy tale life and going off in the sunset with Miss whatever her name is? Because
Meghan Markle.
It seems like, not even just this situation, it's kind of a reflection. There are times in life where your relationship with either your man or your woman might bring a divide between you and your family. We've all been there. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my question to y'all is, do y'all think they doing the right thing? I'm gonna start with you, Don, first. Do you think they right doing their whole thing, or do you think they should have sat down in the royal palace and kept quiet?
So you know what I'm saying? Like obviously there's like in this situation, it's probably not only two sides of the story. It's probably 5 or 6 sides to the story. You feel me? So if we're going off of Meghan's story, right? And you know what I'm saying, the way she's been treated and blah blah blah.
Yeah, we're going off her story.
And Harry, that's true. Yeah, and Harry's, you know what I'm saying, sees this firsthand. You know what I'm saying? Then like he probably just didn't want to be in that life anymore. You know what I mean? Like from what I heard, I don't know the full story about Princess Diana, but she was trying to escape the palace herself, and that's how she died. That
unfortunately led to her death.
Yeah, that led to her death. With, you know what I'm saying?
Not through the palace. The palace did not kill her. For anybody that don't know the story, the palace did not get her killed because she was trying to leave, but her trying to get away from that, live a lifestyle with another man outside of that, eventually got. Because you have to understand, just like with Prince Henry, and let me, for a correction, I'm hearing the names are Meghan Markle and Harry, Prince Harry. Okay. Yeah. So just like what they're doing right now with Prince Harry and Meghan, they did the same thing with Princess Diana. When she tried to leave the royal family, when her and his father had problems, she started dating some prince in, like, I think it was like France or Egypt, some nigga somewhere. And the media, of course, got more crazy because, that's what they want to see. They want to see like a crazy love story being destroyed in the royal family. And obviously they chased her down in the car. Mercedes nigga swerved, however it went, crashed, and she died. Mm-hmm. So that was another thing Meghan kind of subtly brought up in the interview with Oprah of like why she wanted to leave, because she didn't want this to destroy her life. But like you're saying, EJ, sorry to interrupt you, but you're saying.
But yeah, so like if you know what I'm saying, if Prince Harry is witnessing this and he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I just want to live my life with you, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. And but if you know what I'm saying, the story is not true and like, you know what I'm saying, this is some kind of weird manipulation type thing that.
But let me ask you this. I mean in the sense of like, let's say you Prince Harry now, and you sitting down with Meghan, and she's telling you how all this is is taking a toll on her, and you see it, it's true, your family's not approving of her, they're not treating her fairly. Do you say, like, all right, let's pack up and let's leave to America, let's get out of here?
But you gotta remember, though.
Listen, or do you say like, yo, let's play this for what it is. We in the royal family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We all we got to do is milk this cash, get whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do what we do on the side, just play into this whole royal nonsense. You know what I mean? But so what would you? So in your situation, what would you do?
So with what you're saying, I did also see on the interview. I didn't get to watch the full interview, but I seen that they did. You know what I'm saying? Like they were sticking it out. They were hitting up. I didn't even know there's an HR over there, but Meghan Markle was trying to.
Yeah, apparently there's an HR.
Yeah, like, there's an HR. She's hitting up HR like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, y'all like,
it's good, my nigga. These niggas ain't treating me right.
Yeah, but like that's the stupidest people to hit up because it's like they
that's gang. That's what I'm saying. Gang, assassinate gang. You cannot go snitch on gang to gang. Like it's not. So she's the most they gonna say is like, all right, yeah, we gonna look into it, and then they like that's it.
Yeah. So she's hitting up HR, and you know what I'm saying, they even I think they took a step down before they actually bounced, because they took a step down and they just wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, royal people or whatever, like the part of the royal party and not in the limelight, or I guess the prince and the princess. They just wanted to be a part of the royal party. And slowly they started getting like, people started fucking with them, like, oh, no security or this, that, and the other, or when your baby's born, you're not going to get no security and stuff like that. So You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if all that is 100% true, like, yeah, bounce. Get out that situation because, shit, like what they did
100%.
yesterday, like if they were in the UK, I'm pretty sure, like I'm watching them do this. I'm like, yo, this looks like
Nah, they wasn't. They've been left, my nigga.
No,
UK would have had that interview would have been a dub. That
what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if they were like still in the UK and did that interview, or like the UK, they would have killed them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all telling all our business, bro. Like, hold up.
That's what they was talking about. And real quick, before I get Clay's thing, I want to touch on two things that were said here in the chat real quick. One, Danielle, right, who says he used his privilege to speak out. I respect that. I 100% agree with that. Not only did he use his privilege and his, you know, his where he is, his height of where he is, his platform to speak out against something. He kind of went against his family. That's not something easy to do, especially, you know, and I never justify that. But there are times when, you know, your family's really doing something wrong, because they shouldn't have done that to that girl. They shouldn't have treated her like that. They should have made her, even if it was just out of respect for him, they should have made her feel just as welcome as they would anyone else in that family. And next thing I want to touch on before I get to Clay is Reunion XL, who says, and I'm going to quote this because I think this is 100% correct. I'm going to quote this directly. I told many people that you cannot go from regular life to that prison of a life. She wanted to go and Harry didn't want to lose her, so he left with her. And before I ask Clay, I think that there's some definite truth to that, because she even mentioned how before this, she had no recollection or knew anything about this royal family. She even said, like, the first day she met the queen, how he was telling her, like, yo, when the queen walks in, you got to curtsy, you got to bow. And she goes, but it's your grandmother. You get what I'm saying? So you could tell she not even getting how this whole thing works or how serious this, bro, in the UK, in Britain, they treat the royal family is more upper than the politics. Like, that's above the president and the prime minister and them. Yeah. So, and I think like he said in the reunion, said he clearly didn't want to lose her. That's his wife. That's his woman. He clearly loves her. And I don't think he so much maybe wanted to go, but he was like, yo, if she's out, I got to be out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that being said, Clay, let me now get your opinion. Do you think he made the right move doing that, or do you think that he should have thought that over?
No, I think he definitely made the right move, because just like you said, man, like, you know, especially when I feel like it comes to most of us men, like when it comes to our family, we will always try to do anything to make everybody like mesh with our family. But the second our family dead wrong, nah, man, like you got that's when you got to really think about, yo, what's right. And regardless of who was in my position, what would the person look at the situation and say would be the right thing to do, even though there really is no right or wrong, because the whole situation's a mess. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I feel like anybody in his position who was trying their best to make things work with his wife and his family, and the family just wasn't being accepted, did what he had to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know, like they just said in the chat, like I think your happiness and your peace of mind is way more important. You know what I mean? And with that being said, though, I do want to kind of, you know, there were some people in here that was saying like she messed them up, she mashed them up, whatever, but
she mashed up the palace.
So in her defense, though, I feel like to some extent she should have been more aware of what she was getting herself into once she started dating this man and taking it seriously. That's fact. You know what I mean? True. You had to somewhat know life was not going to be the same. You know what I mean? And sometimes as human beings, we think that we can handle more than we can, you know what I mean? Or especially when there's feelings involved, there's someone that we have feelings for involved, you don't think like, okay, I could make it work. But clearly it didn't work. And, you know, at least she got out the situation and they out of it. I would say after this interview now, clearly, I don't think they have any future with the royal family. Or
they don't got no future in the UK, man. They can't go back no more.
They told her, yeah, like I think they told them too, like that their son, they have a son and a daughter on the way. They told her the son is cut off, you're not getting no money, all that. So, you know, wow. And part of me is a little fishy too, because the way she was kind of talking about it, I started to feel like maybe if that was not the case, would she have felt so strongly to come out and talk about this and make a big thing about this? Like if the queen had went to her and said like, look, yo, you know, look, regardless, y'all financially will be taken care of. We're going to make sure your son is taken care of. You're taken care of.
You're right.
Well,
nah. You're right.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think she would have did that if they were still taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Because she kept mentioning it in the Oprah interview. She kept mentioning how they told her straight up that their son was no longer going to be, he'd have no ties to the royal family, that he wouldn't be, he wouldn't get no security. That really upset him.
Yeah. So this could have been some kind of like revenge type move, I don't think it was the smartest move though. Like,
But
you know what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
know. I want to know how Harry feel though. Does Harry feel like does Harry energy match her energy when it was like, yo, we got to
I ain't
talk
gonna
about this
lie.
shit?
Unless he's that good of an actor, it seems like his energy
matched it.
is matching it. It seems like he's like. In fact, I would even go as far as to say it seems like he's the one who kind of spearheaded this. We need to talk to the press and we need to get, you know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like he really was not messing with it. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Definitely an interesting topic. I personally don't. I feel like maybe if more money and security was involved as far as her and her child, maybe she wouldn't feel as strongly. Mm-hmm. And I also feel like me personally, I couldn't get. Yeah. I feel like me, even if I had to tell the girl like, "Yo, I wish this could work, but I can't leave the royal family, my nigga. Like that don't make sense. I can't.
They
like,
wipe my ass for me, cuz.
I don't have to do anything. Like I feel like I can't give that up to go to America with you, shorty. Like,
that is a big. Like I want to say that's probably one of the biggest moves. You know what I'm saying? That's like literally giving up, like, you know what I'm saying, like everything. Like
no one, you're not just born into that situation. It's them only. That family only is born into that situation. So it's like you don't get to pick, you don't get to vote. Nah, like
that's crazy.
So it's very strange to give that up. Definitely at first, but I hope things work out for him because, like Breonna was saying, bro. At the end of the day, happiness is most important. So as long as they're happy and she's not gonna kill herself, that's what's important. So that's that for the news. But before we go, I kind of wanted to close this out with talking about something that has kind of been on my mind, especially since, you know, we got other people in the chat and stuff that we can get people's opinions.
Shout out to all these people, man. Our chat is flooding right now, and I love it.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout out to everybody.
Man, they better not divorce. Have you watching this? If things get too hard, I'm going to need someone to drive this box truck. Stupid. But so anyway, real quick, what I wanted to talk about. So we live right now in a day and age where social media obviously is very prominent. The way we connect with each other, the way we advertise ourselves, the way we let each other know what's going on is mainly through social media. It is what it is. Whether you like it or not, that is what it is. But something that I've noticed, not just recently, but through the years, I'd say in the past 4 or 5 years, is that through social media also, with congratulating ourselves or upping ourselves, whatever, you know, people also, we kind of do this thing where we tend to put down people that aren't, maybe not at our speed. You know what I'm saying? People that's not where we at yet. People that's not exactly, they might not be hustling the way
these niggas don't get no money.
Yeah, exactly, man. Y'all niggas ain't getting no money, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all niggas doing? You know what I mean? I see a lot of that on a daily basis, to the point that it's almost become like a cool thing to do that. And I think some people even do it subconsciously, like, you know what I mean? They don't even know they're doing it, but they do it. So I want to ask y'all 2 things here. One, I want y'all to tell me, like, do y'all think, because y'all are 2 people that I know are like really in social media, y'all got a lot of followers and stuff like that. Do y'all think that's positive? Do y'all think that works? Like, you know what I mean? Do y'all think that it makes sense to kind of taunt your peers with your success and what you're doing as positive reinforcement? You think that works?
It honestly, it does work. It works. Is it a good thing to do?
But does it work because people don't want to be embarrassed, or does it work because people actually feel motivated?
I think just because, you know what I'm saying, people not necessarily embarrassed, but people want to keep up or be better than, you know what I'm saying, the other. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like morally the right thing to do, but does it work on social media? Like, bro, I tell people all the time, bro, everything on social media, everything on Instagram, that shit's fake, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything you see is fake. You can see somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, living the most lavish life. Like I seen this dude today, and all he does is videotape himself, like, eating at the most fanciest places and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Driving the most fanciest cars. And me, the type of person I know that shit's fake. You know what I mean? Like I know, like, a lot of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, they either rented the car for the, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, for a few videos, or they just going out to eat at some fancy ass places just so they can flex. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real. You're really not living like that. And all it's doing is making other people, some people who are really buying into it, like, damn, this nigga living like this and I can't live like that. Like, and people start to get depressed. I believe a lot of depression comes from social media, and you know what I'm saying that is scientific.
Big
that a lot of depression
fact.
does come from social media. So I be telling people, yo, all that shit's fake. But like I said, it does work. It does work. Unfortunately, it's just, you know what I'm saying. So,
Clay, you think it works? You think it's a good look?
I think it do work. Do I think it's a good look? No, the fuck I do not. But does it work? Yes, it does. And you know why I think it works? Because I look at social media now, especially with everybody trying to flex and make the next person feel lesser than them. It's like almost like the new Mercy. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas used to love playing Mercy. Yo, Mercy. I'm the strongest nigga, Mercy. It's like the new Mercy. It's like, oh, I got the biggest chain on. Say Mercy, bitch. Say Mercy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like a game of Mercy all fucking day, bro. It's like who's stunting the most, who's bringing the most, like, you know, whatever type of content. And then what really grinds my gears is when you see people on the fucking social media not even doing the whole flashing and stunting and shit, but literally today will say, I'm a dancer. Dancing's my life. And then tomorrow, I make music. Music is my life. And then the next day, I like bowling. Bowling is my life. Like, bitch, pick one. And it's like people are only doing these things because it's cool. That's why nowadays I just try my best to just have fun and not even think about shit too much. Yeah, because I know me pushing my music in front of people every day, I look just like the rest of these niggas who woke up and decided they wanted to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, nowadays you got to just have fun and not even take shit seriously. When you see people seriously flexing on the gram, these motherfuckers ain't got nothing better to do.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, that's facts. And I definitely think, but like you said, like, you know, it kind of does. It depresses people. People will see it, they'll get depressed. People will be, but like EJ was saying, you should know by now certain things is like, bro, it's not real. Don't look at social media and see stuff that people's posting and be like, oh, you got people that will go on one vacation and take 50 photos in different locations and throughout the year keep posting different pictures at the same place to make it seem like they're going on. Trust me,
they got a whole movie about that. They got a whole movie about it. So that's why I say everything's fake, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's literally just sleight of hand tricks. Like, it's basic magic. And it's like, can you blame the fool who's the magician is fooling, or you gonna blame the magician? You get what I'm saying?
So that's the thing. So like when I say it works, it works. Like you say, you know what I'm saying? I make the music, and you know what I'm saying? Like I be pushing my music, me, Clay as well. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, there's ways that you do gotta market, right? But the thing is, there is people who like overdo it, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a way you can overdo it, you know what I mean? And really try take it to a level where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like niggas be like, niggas ain't getting money like me, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's unnecessary, and all the, you know what I'm saying? Like the people rock like the cars and rentals, and people going to Airbnb and act like it's their crib. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That is crazy.
And big shout out to you if you got a nice house or you drive a nice car and you could post a picture or video of that motherfucker today and do the same thing next month. Shout out to you, my nigga.
Facts.
Yeah, shout out to you for sure. Shout out to anybody for sure. Anybody that anybody that's doing their thing to the point where they providing for themselves completely and their family. You know what I'm saying? You clearly think, but
that's the real
I would never condone putting nobody else down, whether people live with their mom or whatever, because, and that's what I'm going to get into next. And this is going to be our last thing. We're going to close it out after this, but this is another thing that I wanted to get y'all opinion on. Another thing that I've been seeing a trend of is this kind of hypocrisy with this same subject matter. You'll see people, right? Like, what is the whole goal with all of this is, all right, to make money, get out your situation, whether if it's a negative situation, get out of it. Get out. If you in the hood, get out the hood. If you homeless, get out of it. Right? We do that. Boom. The goal is to work to achieve that. You got some people that will work to achieve that. They achieve it. They have children. They pass it down to their children, so their children don't got to work. Whatever. Blah blah blah. I've become to see a trend now that people are trying to like degrade and put down people that were born into that situation, that was born privileged or whatever.
That's stupid.
I don't know y'all's opinion on this, but for me, I think it's the most stupid and most like blatantly hypocritical thing in the world.
It's the biggest hater-rated thing in the fucking world.
It's so dumb.
Yeah,
because to me, it's like, yeah, bro, you might be ahead because you had to do X, Y, and Z to get money or get yourself in a better situation. I get that. But you're going to hit on me because my mommy and my daddy left me $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, I don't think I should be less of a person than you because of that. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that we should do that to each other, because the whole point is to strive to do better. If some nigga had a shortcut, and granted, it wasn't like he cheated. He had it given to him. His parents, his family worked for it and gave it to him. If that's the situation, how is he any of a less person than you? So I just want to get y'all's opinion, because like, first started with Clem, I'm gonna start with you this time. Is this something you're familiar with? Like, have you seen people that happen before? Like, have you noticed it?
Oh yeah, and as a matter of fact, I've like seen it from my own eyes, because y'all been to my parents' house or my mom's house. It's a big, decent house, not a mansion, but it's a big, decent house. And I got people who like will see me. They see my apartment. You know, I live in a small apartment by myself right now, whatever. And then like, then they might see me like do a video, or they might even pull up to where my mom's crib is at. You know what I'm saying? If they cool enough. And I noticed that motherfuckers will literally start looking and treating me different, because they feel like, oh, this nigga got money. Look at the big ass crib this nigga got. Oh shit. And it's just like, bro, no the fuck I don't. Like, I live in an apartment. I'm paying rent. I'm paying bills. Get it out the mud just like you. Yeah, I might have a family, you know, I could fall back on, but nigga like me, I prefer to get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to ask for handouts unless I desperately need it. You know what I'm saying? But we not... And these be the, and one last thing I was gonna say, these be the same motherfuckers, bro, that will criticize you for having your parents give you some shit that they worked hard for, just like you said, and they be fucking scamming every week, making 10,000, and then don't be invested in nothing, my nigga.
And that's my thing, and that's a whole nother conversation that we get into. We even talk about that episode, but to me, and this is all, you know, no disrespect to anybody that's out there scamming, doing their thing.
No disrespect to y'all.
I'm not 12. I'm not a police officer. It's not my job to judge nobody doing their thing. But
y'all need to be smart.
I feel like if your main source of income is you doing the scamming business, I really don't think you should be in a position to like degrade or put down anybody else that has less, because your money is not even really your money. It's other people's money that you taking from them very discreetly. So you got to think about that. Why put down a man that's rather working to feed his family or doing whatever he got to do, whether he clocking in 9 to 5 or he just hustling on the street doing whatever. I don't think if you're a scammer, and like Clay just said, they right now seem to be the main people that are on this kind of like, you know, y'all ain't got nothing. You ain't making no money. I'm making money.
I'm making
money. Bro, like,
yo, I looked on Airbnb the other day, right? And some of these Airbnbs, you purchase them for a month, or you know what I'm saying, 2 months, and it's like condos, nice ass condos, and they only like, you know what I'm saying, 13, 14, 1,500. You know what I'm saying? I seen like in condos in Miami. I'm like, hold up, this what these scamming niggas is doing, bro. They scamming and they going staying in them condos doing month-to-month Airbnbs, which I ain't got I ain't hating. Like, do your thing, bro, but them niggas be
but you can peep people they doing like
game. Like I said, everything's fake, so you can peep game. So when I seen them, I'm like, oh yeah, these scamming niggas is on that. They on that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, no, sure. From your question, what I was gonna say is, you know what I'm saying, the way I usually put it, man, is there's levels. There's levels to everything, but there's levels to, you know what I'm saying, how this goes. If somebody's parents is, you know what I'm saying, making dumb bread, hundreds of $1,000s, you know what I'm saying, and these kids or whatever, they're well off, you know what I'm saying, their goal, I believe that they're on another level and they can do much more than, you know what I'm saying, the average person who doesn't have that opportunity or doesn't have that. So they can get to another level faster than, you know what I'm saying, the other person. But I don't think it's something to where you should say, like, bro, you got to hand, nah, just there's levels to this, man. My parents
low key, I think that's what gets people mad, is that they're like, oh, I had to work so hard for this. But it's like, bro, the point of you, like, think about your position. You working hard for this, that, and the third, so your kids don't got to work and do this, that. That is what that person's parents did. You basically just on the level of their parents. So what is there to hate? You get what I'm saying? Like, if someone else is doing what they do, let them be. There ain't no reason to hate and be like, oh, you got your parents' money, whatever. Exactly. I seen people on Instagram clowning people like, y'all spending hashtag not, I forgot what it is, like hashtag not sponsored by mommy and daddy. My thing's like, my nigga, if you got it, bro, use it and take it to another level, bro.
That's my thing. If you got it, if your people's got it, use it and take it to another level. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
There's people hating on that. You know what I'm saying? But I would never hate on that, man. I actually like.
Can't hate on it, bro.
I love seeing it. Like somebody like somebody like LeBron's son. You know what I'm saying? Put him. Right. You know, this nigga got it. His family got it. You know what I'm saying? So it just only gives him room, depending on what he does, to do something even greater. You know, not only just basketball, just in general, in life, period, to do something even greater. You know what I'm saying? I see some comments say gain of generational wealth has been problematic given the history of USA, though. The reason I understand that comment. I understand it, but
playing field was never even.
Yeah, the playing field is never even. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
Like, the playing field was never even or is never even. But if it was never even, I understand that. Like, playing field was never even.
See, and I hope they mean I hope they talk about in past context, because right now you can't say that. Like I said, you got niggas in the streets right now scamming, making $10,000+ a week. Sometimes these niggas is making 6 figures in scamming money a week. And have you seen these niggas investing in Acorn? Have you seen these niggas investing in Robinhood? Have you seen these niggas investing in any type of business, buying t-shirts?
I said that the other day. I said these dope boys sit out there on the block, they make bread all day, but none of these blocks, none of these avenues,
smoke it all.
Yeah, none of these avenues have their name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't like they don't have nothing. They don't have no stores there. They don't have no brick and mortars, no nothing on the block. But they're gonna sit there all day and claim that block, but you got nothing on there. You know what I'm saying?
You got nothing on it, no property.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. I swear, if I become a millionaire right now, bro, I'm going to Lake Worth. I swear there's gonna be a Donville. I swear there's gonna be a Donville, bro. Like I'm gonna go to LW and there's gonna be a Donville somewhere over there. They gonna know this. Bro. Oh, this nigga, yeah, he doing it. He's doing it.
Bro. Like they said, we all got the same.
All got the same 24
hours.
Got
the same 24 hours.
24 hours. Yeah, we all got the same 24 hours. So it's what you do with it, bro. And another thing, and again, this is going over. We supposed to leave, but it's gonna be the real thing we ended with. But I noticed that with Black culture, and I'm not Black American, so I don't like to speak on Black American culture like that. But especially I noticed in Caribbean culture with their kids, it's for white culture, they're honored by leaving their kid shit, or their kids not having to work. I noticed that with Black culture, Caribbean culture, whatever, it's kind of parents don't find honor in leaving their kid things or their kids not having to work. It's kind of they see that as more of that's something to be ashamed of. Yeah, they have kids because they want their kids to work and make something so that they can be proud of their kids, as compared to where white families is yo, I got fucking millions of dollars in the bank or close to $1 billion in the bank. What is my kids working for? What is my kids going to school for? You get what I'm saying? What is my kids? My kids never have to ask me for nothing. I remember we go to high school, we went to high school that had, was predominantly white. There would be kids, they had their parents' credit card that was just with laced with however much money on it. You know what I'm saying? And you look at it and you're damn, that's crazy. Even if my mom had $1 billion, she wouldn't give me a damn credit card. My mom can have $1 billion, and I also have to be yo, can I get a 20? And she'd be what you need it for? You know what I'm saying? But that can be good, and there's parts of me that feel more so though it could be bad, because it's if you work when you have whatever you have, I don't want my kids to have to work as hard as
exactly.
I don't want my kids.
That's what I say.
I want my kids to be look, I don't need my daddy rich. Y'all don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
What I always say is for my kids, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make it to a point where my kids say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I want to open up a art shop. This is just the example. I don't know what exactly they want to do here. They're still babies, but you know what I'm saying? They say I want to open up an art shop. I'm gonna be able to have it to where I'm all right, we gonna do this. Let's do this. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shop open, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I don't want them to be oh, Dad, I just got a job at, no offense to anybody who works at Starbucks, but I just got a job at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying?
And I worked at Starbucks, so I know exactly. So I know exactly.
I don't want my kid come on and say, yeah, I just got a job at Starbucks. Bro. Fuck that. What the hell Starbucks gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean?
Nah, really not. And that's what I think the point, someone said in the chat, break that cycle, bro, because I remember there was a point when I was 15 or so in high school. I've been working since I was 15. I had my first job when I was 15. I remember there was a point when I would want shit, and I would tell my mom I want this, and she'd be well, I don't want you to work. You know what I'm saying? You focus on school and getting out of high school. You don't worry about no work. I'll buy you whatever you want. I was all right. My list for shit that I wanted kept getting too steep. By the time I was 15, I was yo, you need to get a fucking job. She took me to go get a job. You get what I'm saying? So it's when you go through situations and shit like that, it's all right, yeah, these little jobs, they make a little sense when you're a teenager, 15, but there ain't really no I want at 16 my kid to be like, yo, no, you really don't gotta work. Don't even think about it. Like there's an account, it got money in there. Just don't do nothing stupid with it. You get what I'm saying? Like I think that should be the goal, and I feel like we should definitely make that our generation should make that the goal. Like they said, break the cycle.
For real.
That's it for me. I don't got nothing else to say today.
It's a long episode. I think this is our longest episode to date.
Yeah,
but
it's like
it was good. I appreciate everybody in the chat.
This was a good episode, very interactive.
Good one.
And again, shout out to everybody in the chat. They've been active with us the whole time.
Yeah, everyone has been rocking with us this whole time, listening to us go off.
Much love.
If everybody don't got the Instagrams yet, y'all see it right above us. Follow the Instagram.
Yeah, follow us and all that.
PopUpTv definitely got merch coming soon. I got the Don merch. Hit me up for the Don merch. Hit me up for pop-up merch once we get that shit straightened up.
Fuck these niggas, they don't pay us enough.
Oh yeah. If y'all seen that check, don't look at it. Don't look at that.
Don't look at this check. Don't look at this check.
Get a check. But yeah, so next episode 19, that should probably be Friday. May or may not be live. Should be live. But definitely episode 20 is live. I think we're gonna have two women. It's International Women's Month too. It's Women's Month. So this is like came right in time. We're gonna have 2 women with us, episode 20. That should be next Monday, probably a week from today. So we definitely gonna get into some serious topics when we do that. I got nothing else to say. Thank you everybody that's been rocking with us. I'm gonna let y'all
I was gonna say I hope we don't argue next episode.
I hope we don't. I'm praying that one goes well. But
I'm gonna bring my patience.
Facts. All right, though.
All right, y'all. Much love.